This week on Ask a Jedi, on the topic of religions, do you have to give up your old religion to become a Jedi? And what do Jedi believe about other religions and the concept of deities or higher powers such as, or other than, the Force? So, to address the first question, do you have to give up your religion, your current religion, to become a Jedi? The answer, quite simply, is no, 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 and please don't, because no. You can be any other religion and be a Jedi. We're talking. You can be a Christian, a Mormon, which is also Christian. You can be a Jew, you can be a Satanist, you can be a Pastafarian, you can be anything. You can be a Thalamite, you can be anything as long as it does not interfere with the tenets of the Jedi. As long as your religion does not require you to harm someone else in order to follow your religion or to interfere with their freedom of choice as far as that goes, then you can still be your religion and be a Jedi. The main things there are: don't screw with someone's freedom of choice if you can at all help it, as long as it is not interfering with the common good. Like, sure, you can cause people to question their choices. That's fine, but do not harm other people. Do not interfere with their freedom of choice as best as you possibly can. And you can be whatever other religion you want to be. You can be atheist. There are lots of atheist Jedi. Absolutely, you can do that. That is fine. Jediism is to some people a religion, but to other people, such as myself, really more of an interfaith discipline. We practice freedom of choice. We practice doing good for our common man, and in some cases animals, and often cases all forms of life. Um, just don't try and do good in all things, really. And if you have to defend yourself, then sure, defend yourself, but don't attack people. Don't use the Force to hurt people. And that's really what it comes down to, is trying to do good and trying to make the world around you better as best as you can, and as unselfishly as you can. That's really it. On to the next question. And so, really, what do Jedi believe about other religions or other concepts of deities aside from just the Force, which not all Jedi believe in the Force as a deity? In fact, I myself do not believe in it as a deity. I honestly myself don't believe in deities really all that much at all, other than that the power of belief creates things and creates your reality as we know it. Well, that's a much tougher question. Jedi are very individualistic in this regard, as they are in many others. Some of them are Christian. Some of them believe in Yahweh, Yeshua, and other things like that, or Adonai, as being God, and then the Force being something closer to the Holy Spirit, or what have you. Some of them believe in all number of things. So that question is really a hard one to answer. Myself, what I believe is that what you believe is fair, and if it works for you, then it works for you. It's not my place to judge there. If you believe in God or Satan or or nothing in the regard of deities, and that's for you. None of my business to judge. Ain't my thing. I don't believe in any of those. I personally believe in a no duties, frankly. More of a universal overconsciousness that connects all of us, and energy that connects every living thing. But that's not really for me to tell you what's what. That's just my perspective, and your perspective is equally valid. If your perspective leads you towards good, cool. If your perspective leads you towards doing harm to others, well, please don't do that, because that's definitely not very Jedi-like, and, well, as such, I don't approve. Nor does any of the Jedi community that I'm aware of, and, well, if they do approve of harming other people in that regard, yeah, it's not very Jedi-like. Right? We can all agree on that? Cool. Self-defense is all good, but outright harm because you're angry or whatever and not being objective there, not so good. Yeah. Anyhow, I hope this has been a short enough video for everybody. And I will talk to you all on the flip side. Pieces. You all know where the buttons are. You want to like and subscribe, but if you hate this channel, please hit the dislike button and go the F away.